What's up, YouTube? This is JP Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually my box office review of Thor: Love and Thunder. I do want to talk about the box office and stuff like that, but also I do want to say this, right? I did see the movie. Here's the thing with the movie, right? Everyone's having mixed reviews about it. The critics already hate it. I guess the fans are very divided on it. The audience, a lot of them liked it but didn't love it. Me personally, I give it a C. Because it's an average movie. That's really what it is. And I gave it a 7 out of 10. And my friends and I, we saw it. And to me, and I kind of want to talk about this before I do the box office. I just seen that it looks to me Marvel's losing that magic that used to have with Avengers, Endgame, and Infinity War, the whole Infinity Saga. It just seems like Marvel just doesn't know what they want to be. Because when I watched that whole Thor: Love and Thunder movie, it just felt like a filler arc made into a movie. It felt like filler. And the problem is Black Panther 2 is about to come out during November, and Disney and Marvel's being very, very shady with that movie. Thor: Love and Thunder is not the movie to pump you up, should have pumped you up for Black Panther 2. This thing just looked like, hey, even the post-credit scenes were very underwhelming and stuff like that. But to me, Marvel's losing that magic, and I personally believe, not even personally, I believe that a lot of its anime and video games and other nerd properties are changing people's perception of storytelling, especially in the movie theaters or TV shows, whatever. And honestly, I think like animes like Bleach, that's a problem because a lot of people come back and rewatching Bleach and catching up to 1,000 Year Blood War. I think One Piece, Spike's Family, and all these other animes and properties are also changing the general's perception of storytelling. And there was a lot of problems with the movie, but overall, if you're bored, I say go see it. If you're just like, I'll wait till it comes on Disney Plus, you might as well wait till it comes on Disney Plus. So I do want to throw that out there before I do the box office updates and stuff like that. And to me, I want to say this is that Christian Bale was just a generic Marvel villain. I mean, he's a great actor, and he was just wasted as a villain. I mean, Gore the God Butcher to me was just a cookie cutter Marvel MCU typical villain. So I do want to throw that out there. So that's just what I think, and this is what my personal opinion. I will now talk about the box office, but I have to throw that out before I do the box office. So Thor: Love and Thunder estimated around $159 million internationally, and it made $143 million domestically, which puts it at 302 million worldwide. That's pretty much the estimate a lot of investors and analysts were expecting, around like 300 million. And it made more than the Thor Ragnarok. But in my personal opinion, again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can read the whole entire thing. To me, Thor: Love and Thunder should have done a lot higher. It should have done at least like 100 million to like 200 million at least. And it just seems that Marvel's just losing the juice. And again, it may open up more than Ragnarok. But I do think next week is when we're going to get like what the numbers are for Thor: Love and Thunder. Because right now it's the hot movie. Everything, it's, people trying to be like, oh, let me go see a Marvel movie. I think the first week, it's going to do well. But I want to see what happens the second week. Is the second week going to drop off? Like if it drops like 60, 70%, that's a problem. You feel me? And we won't really know what. And again, I'll do another video as well. But I can't really tell you what's going to happen until the second week. Because, it did really good. But I could tell that Disney and everybody else is expecting much, much higher. Because if it drops off like a cliff, like Lightyear, that's a problem. Like Lightyear dropped off, 65% or something like that the second week. If it does like Top Gun, like kind of numbers, like the percentages drop lower, then it has a shot of doing a lot better. But my personal opinion, I think word of mouth is what's going to hurt this movie. Because a lot of people, when I was in my movie theater, a lot of the jokes just were not landing. The goats were annoying as hell. And it just seems like people are starting to be underwhelmed with the MCU. That's what it seems like, to me, and what I've experienced in the movie theater and stuff like that. And again, everyone else's experience might be different. You guys can let me know in the comments section below. And mind you, this is someone who was a die-hard Marvel comic book fan and an MCU fan, but it's just kind of pathetic how Disney and Marvel just kind of ruined the MCU already. And it just seems to me it's in the same situation as Dragon Ball Super, how they just keep pulling ass pulls after ass pulls and just trolling and try to, just keep dragging it out, and then eventually you try to appeal to people who don't give a crap about the franchise, and then now your box office is hurting or underwhelming. You feel me? So that's just what I personally see when it comes to the MCU. Marvel is the same situation as Dragon Ball Super. That's just that's the structure which I see Marvel and Disney is going through. That's just what I see, right? And Black Panther 2, they better not mess up Namor. I don't care what anyone says. They better not mess up Namor. They better not make him too like Gore the God Butcher, Christian Bale, another generic Marvel villain. You better make him a badass ruthless savage. You better make him one of the best villains in the MCU. Because this is what I was talking to other people in a comic book shop. They were saying that if Marvel and Disney ruins Thor, Black Panther 2, and Guardians 3, they're done. They're done. That's three strikes pretty much. Like Ant-Man, they can kind of mess around with because no one really cares about Ant-Man like that. But if they mess up those three movies, and Thor: Love and Thunder just seems like, to me, it's not a big success like that. You know what I mean? It should do, because Thor: Love and Thunder should easily make $1 billion, but I don't think it's going to. I think word of mouth is going to happen with this movie, and I just feel that not everybody's coming out there being like, oh my God, it's the greatest MCU movie. It's peak fiction. You're not hearing those kind of conversations. Even on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram, they're talking about it, but they're not really like, oh my God, this is the end all be all. Like Endgame, well, I remember when Avengers Endgame came out, people were talking about Avengers Endgame till like the whole summer. This is going to be like there for a week, and people are going to move on to the next thing. That's what I see with Thor: Love and Thunder. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys think about it with Thor: Love and Thunder. Have you guys seen it, or are you guys going to go see it? Tell me what you guys think what's going to do at the box office. I can't tell you what really is going to happen until the second weekend. And when the second weekend happens, I can give you more in-depth analyst type of details and stuff like that. Because right now, yeah, it opened up at 302 million worldwide, and that's all we have to go off of. But until the second week, I can give you more information and what's my thoughts about it. So again, that's pretty much it. Take care and have a great day.